Hello!
Hi, I'm Rushy.
Hi, I'm Sher.
And this is Rushy and Sher.
Oof, I forgot to go with you again. But it's okay. What are we going to be talking about today, Rushy?
We're going to be talking about different kinds of people.
Okay, don't get too excited.
I know.
Don't get too excited, Rushy. She's very
Okay. Yeah, I'm just a happy little person.
happy little person.
In
Okie
this
dokie.
destroyed world.
Way to just kill the... Oh, wow.
Anyway, we're going to be talking about the mass texter.
Okay, so who's the mass texter?
They're always on the phone.
Like, let's say you invite somebody over to your house, what do?
They're always on their phone.
Every
They don't
5
even
seconds.
communicate with you.
They're just sitting there, like,
Yeah.
why should I invite you?
Scrolling Twitter, Facebook,
I
whatever.
know. Like, why should I invite you to my house if you're just gonna be on your phone 99.9% of the time? I might as well not even have you as a friend if you're not gonna acknowledge my existence.
I know. And what's the point of being a human being if you can't even talk to another one?
I don't understand.
We might as well just be apes or something.
Next type of person. What do we have? The moocher, someone who's basically begging for money every single time. Like,
Some of them are at school.
I'm not gonna name anybody. I know this one person.
I know there's one person.
Okay, so basically, she asked us for like so at school we have like our IDs and stuff, and our money's on there. And so basically, she's like, "Hey, can I borrow your ID to get lunch?" I'm like,
Nope. I don't.
"Where is your money to get your lunch?"
Even if you have like over $15 or pounds or whatever on your ID,
in America, we
yes,
don't say
I know,
pounds.
you'll be like, "Sorry, love, I don't really have any money," and she's like, "Oh, it's okay."
I think she realizes that everyone does have money, but they're just not letting her use their
But the
card.
thing is, she just buys cookies.
She buys junk food! No, basically, she buys like 10 cookies and like chips and stuff, and I'm like, yo, why don't you buy a meal?
See, now you're making it up.
The moocher, they always like, you have to give them a ride everywhere. They're like, hey, can I come over? But no, you have to come get me. I'm like, either you drive here. I'm like, I'm cool with you like picking up sometimes. Picking
But not
up
all the time.
Yeah. Okay, next person.
Negative Nancy.
That can be me sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, like this, but I'm not a negative Nancy.
She doesn't complain all the time, but sometimes.
People say,
They
"Oh my
have
God,
to.
you complain so much." I don't.
Like, you complain about me complaining about One Direction, for example.
That's a whole different video. You should probably go check out our last video debating
Yeah.
about bands. You should look at that video.
How intense it got, but whatever.
Yeah, so basically the negative Nancy's. They're just basically looking on the downside of everything, and they really depress the mood and everything. Like, let's say you're having
They
a
kill
really good
my
day.
buzz.
Your buzz?
Yes, my buzz. It's like when you're all hyped up and whatnot, and they're just like, let me go down.
Your buzz.
Yeah,
I think you
buzz. Hype buzz.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh gosh. What she means to say is,
Yes, it's buzz.
she means killing your vibe.
Oh yeah, that too.
We don't say
but I
buzz.
just say buzz.
She's the opposite of negative Nancy. She's just so optimistic. It's ridiculous. I'm in between.
In betweener.
In betweeners, dance, go! Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Next person, the typos. What does this person do?
This person types.
Are you
without
okay?
a 3rd grade education.
I know, it's like, I understand if you misspell like a couple words, but if you misspell every single word in your sentence, that is
Like,
a problem.
I don't know. They just add loads of S's, loads of S. Like
I know,
T's.
like, like, let's say like you're spelling out a word and then they just put like a whole extra unnecessary letters in the middle of it. Like, why? I
Like,
understand if you do it
home-
sometimes.
M.
Or like, on Facebook, they
Yeah,
used to really type really. I don't know how these people on their Facebook.
And
type.
LOL, they used to type loads of O's and L's.
I do that. Well, actually, I do that still.
Oh, okay.
But you basically just insulted me and just called me a terrible typer.
You're a terrible typer. Well,
I'm not a terrible typer.
Then you're just contradicting yourself.
I'm
oh
not
my
a terrible
God.
typer. Next person. Okay.
The one that no one really likes.
That's you. I'm joking.
Wait.
Wait.
I have this friend in England. I don't care if anyone's in the world ever, but I have this friend in England, and no one really likes her. But we all help her because she's depressed and whatnot, and it's going well.
Good. That's good to hear. Alright, no, let's continue about that one though. The one that no one really likes. So basically, like, you don't want to tell that you don't want to tell that person to their face, hey, I don't like you, because you don't want to hurt their feelings. You kind of have mixed emotions about this person. Like, sometimes they can be really cool, but then again, they can be like really just like annoying and just you can't stand sometimes.
Don't just yell at them and say that you don't like them.
Yeah, like if you want to say you don't like somebody, just like come out and be like, hey, you know, you're kind of bothering me about this and that and blah blah blah. Don't be like, yo, bro, I don't like you. Back out my face. Don't do that.
Sometimes I need a personal bubble, and I don't want you popping that bubble.
No, you can say it more enthusiastically.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I have a personal bubble, and I don't need you popping that bubble. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh
that
gosh.
That just reminded me of that bubble. I was on a mission, but whatever.
Okay, last person. The misfit. The misfit. I'm the misfit. So basically this person, they don't fit in with anybody. And they're really cool and laid back.
Especially since you called yourself a misfit, so you have to be quite cool.
Yeah, like me. Just kidding. I'm not cool.
Outcasts are cool as well, and rebels.
Rebel. I'm a rebel when I want to be. I'm not a rebel. I'm so not a rebel.
Sometimes I'm a rebel, but
I'm not. You're not a rebel. She's not a rebel. She's lying to herself. I'm such an outcast, though. Are you an outcast?
I don't think that you're an outcast. You're more
like
a misfit.
No, I'm an outcast / misfit.
I'm an in-betweener sometimes as well.
In-betweeners, there go! Bong, 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 bong. Sorry.
Yeah. The mini dance.
Miniature dance move.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm a misfit. You're a misfit. We're all misfits deep down inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that's the video. We had a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're a cool kid, you'll do that, right? But if you're a lame kid, you'll do that too. So if you're a cool or lame kid, you should really like, comment, and subscribe to our video. Because we make videos every week. So yeah.
Yeah, and we don't mind your opinions.
Yeah, so
give us comments.
Yeah, give us like ideas, like
of what we could do next or something.
Yeah, because
don't be silent.
Don't really shy people.
And then we're out.
And then we're out like, hey, what's happening? Okay, yeah. Are we done with the video?
Yeah, and then like go eat, sleep, rave, repeat.
Rave, repeat. Oh gosh. Okay, so yeah. And this is Rushy and Sher!